Available now. Link below.
Brace yourselves for a jaw-dropping expose as we uncover the shocking truth behind Joe Biden's catastrophic presidency. From the crumbling economy to the bizarre rumors surrounding his appearance, we don't leave any stone unturned in this explosive special report. As Biden's mask slips in a train wreck CNN interview, the depth of his incompetence and mismanagement is laid bare for all to see. You don't want to miss what we've uncovered. And my final thought. Now, just as a sturdy roof protects your home from economic storms, gold safeguards your financial future. With Biden's economy crumbling like a house of cards, now is the time to invest in the stability of precious metals. Bishop Gold Group is America's trusted dealer. They will help you convert your vulnerable stocks and retirement funds into solid gold. Just as you wouldn't leave your home unprotected during a hurricane, don't let your wealth be swept away by market volatility and inflation. Call the Bishop Gold Group at 877-343-9893 or visit bishopgoldgroup.com/NNN to secure your financial foundation today. Now, in a shocking display of incompetence, Joe Biden sat down for a disastrous interview with CNN's Erin Burnett, attempting to defend his failing economic policies. As Americans struggle under the weight of soaring inflation and rising cost of living, Biden had the audacity to claim, "I've never failed." Watch this.
Why should people here believe that you will succeed at creating jobs where Trump failed?
He's never succeeded in creating jobs, and I've never failed. I've created over 15 million jobs since I've been president. 15 million in three and three-quarters years.
Oh, my goodness. The stark contrast between Biden's words and reality is nothing short of jaw-dropping. Under Trump's leadership, America enjoyed low unemployment rates, stable inflation, affordable gas prices, and reasonable mortgage rates. However, Biden's tenure has been plagued by economic instability and a loss of trust among the American people. And she didn't hold back. In a rare act of journalistic integrity, she pointed out that voters overwhelmingly trust Trump more on economic issues. And she highlighted the doubling of home buying costs, the real decline in income, and the staggeringly low consumer confidence under Biden's watch. Take a look.
So when you talk about the economy, of course, it is by far the most important issue for voters. It's also true right now, Mr. President, that voters by a wide margin trust Trump more on the economy. They say that in polls. And part of the reason for that may be the numbers. And you're aware of many of these, of course. The cost of buying a home in the United States is double what it was when you look at your monthly costs from before the pandemic. Real income, when you account for inflation, is actually down since you took office. Economic growth last week, far short of expectations. Consumer confidence, maybe no surprise, is near a 2-year low. With less than 6 months to go to Election Day, are you worried that you're running out of time to turn that around?
We've already turned it around. Look at the Michigan survey. For 65% of American people think they're in good shape economically. They think the nation's not in good shape, but they're personally in good shape. The polling data has been wrong all along. You know, how many, you guys do a poll with CNN, how many folks you have to call to get one response? The idea that we're in a situation where things are so bad, the folks that, we've created more jobs. We're in a situation where people have access to good paying jobs. And the last I saw, the combination of the inflation, the cost of inflation, all those things, that's really worrisome to people with good reason. That's why I'm working very hard to bring the cost of rentals down, to increase the number of homes that are available. But let me say it this way. When I started this administration, people were saying there's going to be a collapse of the economy. We have the strongest economy in the world. Let me say it again, in the world.
Although GDP last week was far short of expectations.
Oh, it wasn't. Look, GDP is still growing. Look at the response of the markets. Overwhelmingly positive. Overwhelmingly positive. And one of the reasons why people feel good about it not being as strong as it was before is they believe that the Fed's going to respond.
They hope they're going to get a rate cut.
Yeah. Well, no president's had the run we've had in terms of creating jobs and bringing down inflation. It was 9% when I came to office. 9%. But look, people have a right to be concerned. Ordinary people, the idea that you bounce a check and you get a $30 fee for bouncing the check, I change that. You can't charge more than $8 for that. Or your credit card, your late payment, $35. I mean, there's corporate greed going on out there, and it's got to be dealt with.
In Biden's response, a delusional rant about creating 15 million jobs, conveniently ignoring the fact that these are simply people returning to work after Democrats forced business to close during the pandemic. The truth is far more disturbing. Under Biden, foreign-born workers are taking jobs while native-born Americans lose theirs. A staggering 1.2 million American citizens lost their jobs in August alone. And amidst the economic turmoil, rumors have circulated about Biden's appearance, with speculation about chin implants and even suggestions that he uses a body double during his trip to Israel. While these theories may seem far-fetched, they underscore the growing distrust and lack of transparency surrounding this administration. The American people deserve better. They deserve a leader who will prioritize their interests, foster job growth, and steer the nation towards economic prosperity. Biden's failures have only amplified the call for change, with many now looking at Trump's successful track record as a beacon of hope for 2024. So as we witness the unraveling of Biden's presidency, it's clear that his claims of never failing ring hollow. The evidence of his incompetence is etched in the struggles of everyday Americans, the businesses' shutters, the jobs lost. It's time for Biden to face the consequences of his disastrous policies and for the American people to demand the transparency and accountability that they deserve. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. It's time for my final thought. The cracks in Biden's presidency run deeper than the suspicious lines on his chin. As Americans struggle under the weight of his failed policies, the questions surrounding his appearance only serve to underscore the lack of transparency plaguing this administration. Biden's claims of never failing ring hollow as the nation grapples with economic turmoil and job losses. The path forward is clear. A return to the prosperity and stability we once knew under Trump's leadership is needed more than ever.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.